Hello and welcome to the Lager Logs. It's Oktoberfest time.
Woo! Come on. And look at these goodies. He dropped that one. Shit. Look at these goodies that we've managed to find in our local Aldi stores. Man, I am excited. It's been a real struggle to get these to say,
Yes,
the absolute least, but we've done it. We've got them. And yeah, really look forward to trying them. Absolutely gagging to try them if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Thinking about it most of the day. I should have been working, but I was, thinking about German beer all day. And naked ladies, but less so than normal. More beer.
And if this is your first time watching the Lager Logs, I am Stu, and the co-captain of this ship is Tom.
Is that how you drive a boat?
Yeah,
just that one.
Big wheel.
Just that one.
If
just kind of low ride it.
My knowledge of driving ships could be attributed to Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Then that's what you do, right?
We weren't going to do tangents, Tom. We were going to drink.
No tangents tonight.
Oktoberfest beer.
No, I made a promise.
Where are we starting, pal?
Oh man, I think we got a wheat, and we've got. I think this is officially classed as a Munich beer. I think it's up to you, man. This one is 6%. Maybe you want to try the weaker one first.
Sure. What
well, it's only slightly weaker, but let's go with that then.
Yeah.
Come on.
What percentage is that? I can't find it.
5.7.
5.7.
So yeah, only
okay.
Slightly weaker, but hey yo, let's stick to tradition and all that.
Yeah. I mean,
Erdinger.
I'm adoring the Oktoberfest sort of style label.
It's really nice, man. Yeah, artwork's awesome. Brewed in Bavaria. So I'm interested to know if this is any different to their normal Weissbier or wheat beer they do.
Well, I bloody
see
hope
what
not,
the differences are.
The effort we went to get this one, or I could have just grabbed it for Sainsbury's. No.
Some might say too much effort, to be honest. But we thought, we'd put on a good show, and it's just for the viewers. It's not for us. It's never for us. We actually hate beer. Don't tell anyone.
Forbidden words.
It's our little secret. Smells good. Smells very nice. Very, very nice. That's the cap. Yep. We definitely need a close-up of that. You had a manicure recently.
No.
Make sure. Just
has that beer arrived in time?
Anticipation of the beer landing, yeah.
Is my Wi-Fi going to make it?
It's been real touch and go this evening, guys. Ooh. We'll let you know in another video some other time.
Now let's get out the
glass
old,
smells good too. It's been washed.
Traditional Oktoberfest beer glasses.
Tenants, yeah, of course, that classic German beer brand we all know and love.
Mm-hmm. Let's pour the beer.
Let's do it. Looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, after a hard day at work, down the mines since 6 a.m. in the morning, this is a lovely thing to come back to.
It's got quite the frothy head on it,
hasn't it? Just yeah.
It's not just my pouring.
No, man, no, it is. It's come out for me like that as well, but it looks wonderful. It smells similar to the Erdinger we all know and love.
Yes.
What do you think?
I had some back. There was like one of the pubs down our high street have it, so I always kind of go out my way to. No Budweiser. I'll have an Erdinger, please.
So it's a little bit different. It's cool. It's a nice. I see it in quite a few places now. It's a nice alternative, I suppose, to maybe your kind of bog standard pub beer.
Excuse me, barkeep. I'd like to be fancy. Blow the stir off that Erdinger for me.
I know what this guy wants. Blows the dust off the tap. There you are, sir.
Walks in the room and one of these stuck to his head. Hello.
That's how you went to
One of
most
your
rooms, though,
finest
isn't
craft beer, please.
it? Oh, I bet you're banned from every bar near you, every single one.
Yeah, that's why I drink at home on YouTube.
Menace. He's a menace, buddy. Let's do it, man. Much
Yes.
overdue. Cheers.
That's a dangerous thing to start doing. Oh, it's a little harsher than I expected.
Yeah, it's a bit more bitter, isn't it? I think maybe that's the main difference. Is that it's a bit more of a it's higher ABV than the standard one.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's nice. It's got that bready taste.
It's not the wheatiest of wheat beers I've had before, which I think is a good thing. I'm not a huge fan of wheat beers, but that's nice. Quite subtle. It's a bit more spicier, I think, than the standard version.
The normal, as you said, standard version is quite a relaxed, smooth drinking beer, and this one's, don't know, more livelier a little bit.
I'd say so, man. Yeah.
And it's mentioned the Bavarian double maturity method.
That might be the difference. Is this one's a lot more mature. This one's the cougar of wheat beers. Tastes like one too. Stu.
Thomas.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's nice.
I do.
I think it's something that I wouldn't run out and grab 4 more tomorrow. But I think it's like, right, it's September, everyone's calling it October. Let's go buy all these German beers and go daft. And
sounds good to me.
Unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of Oktoberfest.
Okay.
Or
how come?
I'm not sure.
Lay it on me.
Like how we all saw that like briefcase of beer. That,
do you want me to get my clipboard out?
Lidl.
You can recline on my leather sofa if you need to.
So I have got a seat, but I'll not get back
there.
So the big suitcase of beer that there'll be an image on screen now, that everyone's been raving about.
I want it here.
About 10 beers, 10 German Oktoberfest beers, and it was all the rage. And I looked at that box and I thought, man, yeah, sure, presentation's cool, but that looks like an absolute chore to drink.
Not really a thing, right?
No, it's like definitely, I reckon if it's just I'm too much of like a craft guy now. And when it comes to like Belgian or German beers, I feel like, yeah, there's a couple styles, but that's it. It's nothing special. But I don't want to like say to the channel, no, not here. So
this is a safe space. This is for Belgian and German lovers. We can all come together and we can let you know how we really feel.
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong. I'm happy to drink these 2 beers and say to you, like, okay, I've changed my mind. I'll shut my pass. I was talking rubbish.
You better.
But, yeah, I don't think there's that much special about Oktoberfest beers.
Oh, well, I feel the opposite, to be honest, man. I saw that Boxset and was like, oh, let's do it. I mean, I was tempted to pay just the price alone for solely the Hofbrau beer, just because it was literally there, right next to me. But no, I mean, from looking at it, there wasn't a huge difference between the beers. That's one thing I would say. Normally with these packs of 10 or something, that
Yeah.
I've had a couple from Lidl. They've all been kind of somewhat different. So, maybe just a certain theme, but this one was kind of a certain theme, and they all seemed quite similar. Still would have took a punt on it, but for me, half the fun is seeing you react to those beers as well, and the
Right.
availability, near you was kind of
Yeah, it was quite difficult this
non-existent,
year.
sadly. So I didn't want to partake. I'm still very tempted in tracking down the Hofbrau Oktoberfest beer for this year. That's something I want to do. But yeah, maybe it was a wise decision. I haven't really heard anything about the set in terms of reviews or anything like that because I didn't want to run into spoilers for the Hofbrau.
Yeah.
What's the verdict? You got your finger on the pulse a bit more than me.
And that's what I was saying. Like, the fact that I wasn't too interested in the beer was I was also not too interested in the reviews of it. So I mean, the only person I've really paid attention to is, of course, Tom the Crummy Beers,
Who's that?
and our Lord and Saviors,
Jesus,
to the beer
Son of God.
To the beer tube community, I guess. But
you're talking about the Lager Logs. I really like those guys.
So I looked at Tom's video where it picked it up, unpacked it, showed us the bottles. I thought, cool. He has now reviewed all 10 beers in one video.
God bless him.
And yeah, I started watching it and I was like, I'm not really bothered about it's just a beer. Tom's fine, but it's just a beer.
Do you really want to be saying this out loud? You want to let Tom know that you just turned off his videos in disgust? Forget this trash. Is it the beer talking? It's the wheat talking. Okay, I'm sorry.
So yeah,
I must apologize.
I didn't bother, but yes, I don't know what the public opinion of it is. I know it has gotten a lot of people excited, and hell, they might just be excited for Oktoberfest. But yeah, so I'm not really a big Oktoberfest guy. Tom, in prior years, have you been big into the tradition?
I think I'll say before I answer that you really fucked up my evening, to be honest, just to put it out there. I'm feeling really negative and kind of down now. The mood
The opinions of the Lager Logs are each and of their own.
That is true, to be honest. Sometimes a bit contrasting. Yeah, I mean, look, I definitely always want to kind of get involved and see what's out there and who's producing what. And maybe as I've got more interested in beer, I've got more interested in seeing kind of what's available. But it's just it's kind of what's local, really, to me.
Yes,
kind of sometimes stopping me from investigating further because, again, importing beers or getting them off the internet, it's always a bit risky unless you kind of know what you're getting, right? Especially when it comes to delivery charges and things of that nature. You always got to pay a premium because it's sometimes glass and you don't want it to be smashed up by the time it gets to your house. Thank you, DHL.
By the time you've paid for your delivery, like, you could have got another 3 of these.
That's what I mean, man. So I'm always more tempted to stick to the local brew or the brew that's readily available to me locally.
Of course.
But yeah, man, whenever there's a brand that I like is releasing something new for Oktoberfest, releasing something new in general, I'm excited. But it seems to happen a lot during Oktoberfest, so I always keep my eye out to see kind of what's coming for us. And for us, it's nice to have something a bit different to try.
Definitely,
which is good.
I like it. The time of year to try them. So
definitely, man. Before the pumpkin spiced pilsners come out, we've got this to enjoy. Somebody's got done that, right? Vacation, I'm looking at you. No, not this year. Okay.
We'll see. There's still time. They're all too busy getting their advent calendars together.
True. Right. I do really like this. It's a bit
nice.
It's a bit pilsnery. It's a bit spicier.
I'm getting
a little bit of sweetness to it, which I like. I definitely got that alcoholic warmth, just that little bit there on the back end. I definitely can recognize that I'm drinking a stronger beer.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say it's any like great shakes in terms of there's not a lot of complexity to it, but it's a really nice, soothing, warming brewski. I think personally.
Yes, it is definitely warming, and I am getting kind of the little, it's the littlest, that malty banana bread.
Yeah, the maltiness is there in the background for me. It's not so much
it's sort of after like that initial alcoholic heat.
Yeah, not so much the kind of main taste. It's there in the background, which I like. It's a backdrop of maltiness to sound like a dickhead for a second. Only for a second. I'm completely against sound like a dickhead for the whole show. That would be the backdrop of it.
Did I mute? No. Carry on.
I like it.
It's all right. Good, it's probably exactly what you'd expect. A special edition Erdinger Oktoberfest beer. They've upped it.
It does. It does what it says on the tin, right? I suppose for sure.
So, that's fine.
I really like it. I think I prefer it to the standard Erdinger. A bit more flavor, a bit more spice, a bit more alcohol.
See, I like mine to be a little bit more relaxed,
a bit tamer. Yeah, I could see. Both have definitely got their place, but this is very nice, very very nice indeed.
So next up,
it's the one I'm looking forward to the most. These guys do a kick-ass Helles, which is beautiful. So I'm hoping that this is kind of a maybe stronger version of that. This is 6%.
So we're going to look for another sort of that alcoholic bite to that heat.
I would think so, man. Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, another lovely little bottle cap.
Yeah, really cool. Really dig the artwork on this one too. Do you know you should probably moisturize a bit more? Just
there we go.
No,
it's good.
That was good. Well done. Well done. I really appreciate the
It'll be a real bitch to edit, but it was good.
Went into that. Good luck with that. Oh man, yeah, it smells meaty.
Yeah, maybe a light savory.
Does it smell like a pepperami, or is that just me? Is it because I had pepperami earlier? I think it might be that.
It does smell a little bit funny.
It's me. It smells like pepperami. Sorry. Man.
Okay.
That smells good too, though.
Let's see what it looks like in the glass.
Okay.
Okay, no crazy head on this one.
One's a decent head. A lot lighter than the last one, despite the higher ABV. Wow, it's almost like translucent.
Yeah, I mean, look at the state of mines.
Jeez, yeah. Whoa. Yours looks like an actual pint of Tennent's. Yeah, wow. It's a lot more. Jeez.
I feel like this is the first time I've poured a beer that there is no head to it.
What's happened to yours?
Yeah.
One looks a bit more exciting.
I'd be worried if there was like no carbonation, but there's definitely lots of bubbles. So
yeah, a lot more carbonation to it than the last one. That kind of meatiness is definitely very prominent now. I've poured it. Okay, I'm sorry, man. Yours looks very, very disappointing. Hopefully, it tastes a bit better. Cheers, man.
Yeah. Cheers.
That is delightful.
That's
incredible. That is incredible.
If it was a blindfold taste test, I would have said this was the boozier beer. This would have been the higher ABV.
That's got less of an alcoholic hit to it. That's got a lot more flavor, though. the flavors just, it's kind of like a little bit smoky.
Yep.
There's a little bit of kind of, well, a lot of bit of savoriness there, like a meatiness to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then almost like a little bit of kind of herbiness just on the back end there.
Possibly. I was almost getting like a caramel treacle, like getting a really dark, sweet vibe.
There is that kind of like dark sweetness to it somewhere, but it's a very, very complex brew. I think there's a lot going on with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's very, very nice. Very, very nice.
Yeah, that's different. It was,
Wow.
again, to me, I feel like it's not overly special.
Blasphemy.
I know. Maybe it's just like this is what, I don't know, Oktoberfest beer is like. It's got that style of beer. So when you drink it, it's like, yes, that's an Oktoberfest beer. Ticks the box. Like, my socks are still on. They haven't been blown off.
You've been thinking about that joke all day, haven't you? That's
But
still on, guys. Still
Yeah.
on. Yeah, I think. I mean, yeah. In terms of an Oktoberfest beer, I think that would be a cracking example
yeah,
of what it's
and
all
that's it.
about, man. If it was like
Don't-
a showcase beer, I think
Mhm.
that would fit the bill perfectly.
I am definitely not here to rain on anyone's parade. But I think straight away I would probably pick this over the Erdinger.
Oh, definitely, man. I think the Erdingers, I don't know whether tasting that alcoholic warmth is a fault, because that's really the thing that's the most prominent. Was really, it's like the alcohol, and then kind of maybe the wheatiness and the kind of spiciness to it. But with this, I feel like everything's maybe balanced out, and you can't really taste the ABV of it.
No,
to be honest, it's more the kind of flavor. Yeah, that kind of sticks out. Or the flavor other than the alcohol, I should say. But that's really, really good.
Yeah, it's all right.
Or that
um,
could be that as well.
but yeah, I wonder.
I don't know what's happening. Mine's still carbonating away.
Mine says still carbonating, but it's just I want to put like a wee missing poster for the head. I thinking if I could take it back to the shop saying, I saw there was no head in this.
You get a partial refund. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back of the milk carton, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen this head?
So, but no, it's all right. It's, it's met my expectations of, this is what Oktoberfest beer is going to be like. And yeah, there's nothing wild out of left field. It's kind of delivered on its promise. I feel like I've been drinking them too quickly and I feel bloated. But
there's a little bit of a desire to just kind of open the clasp on my trousers and, let everything fly. But I wouldn't do that on the show because it's unprofessional. No. Oh. We should have had schnitzel, right?
Yeah, we should have.
I've had a great day today. I've been really getting into the mood. I've been listening to Snap's greatest hit. I've been watching David Hasselhoff sing on top of the Berlin Wall on YouTube. Just really getting the kind of spirit of things. And I'm going to finish the night with Gestapo's Last Orgy, classic film. Want to sit around with the kids and take in and enjoy. It's culture, it's art, it's a bit of both. It's
I was going to
snazzy.
suggest like pretzels.
That's a bit tamer, but it's I like where your head's at. Kind of a bit more simpler, a bit more black and white. I like that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's it. Like, if you were drinking the same beer, wearing lederhosen
We
with
should have.
really revealing tops and
I don't know what we were thinking. Showed up in
um,
t-shirts again, black t-shirts again.
I know, look at us. Pair of
Lazy.
t-shirts with nostalgic references on them. Why?
We are the worst.
Who
We are.
would do such a thing?
Come on. We spent too much money on that, so put that away. I don't want to be reminded. My bank account doesn't want to be reminded of that. Sorry, man.
But I think that might be our Oktoberfest over with.
Done and dusted.
Yeah, like
Poof.
we've not got another 8
Finished.
beers to do.
Sad.
We've gotten in and we're getting out.
I wonder if I go back next week and that box is going to be reduced. Because if it is,
Maybe if there's like
it's got my name written all over it.
if there's like beers being taken out of it.
Ooh, that could be good. Maybe like singles of what was in the box.
Yeah, like the arse fell at the box and then
Delicious.
Like, 2 of the bottles were broken, so we've just got 8 randoms looking for adoption.
I'm happy with that.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen. you can't contain yourself when an outro so smooth just happens right in front of you.
It was so smooth. That's what I found so funny. It was
You
too smooth for us.
You couldn't be
too smooth.
You couldn't be quietly impressed.
Oh man,
You just
it was
openly
too smooth for us.
pissed yourself in front of everyone.
Sorry, man. Embarrassment.
So...
Embarrassment.
Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we're back ashore. The Lager Logs Oktoberfest Extravaganza is done in 2 beers. So,
Seriously?
I'm afraid so. I'm just closing a window because I'm pretty sure I heard a neighbor just saying, "What the fuck?"
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Yes. So, if you've enjoyed this video, listening to these 2,
why were you looking around then? Like, there's no one else in the room.
So I don't know. Alcohol.
What's going on? Interesting.
Yes. So if you enjoyed watching this video, feel free to give it the old thumbs up or leave a comment. Let us know what Oktoberfest beers you've tried in the last month.
We want some recommendations, definitely. We want some recommendations for the reduced section the next week, please.
So, like, have we been barking up the wrong tree and went with Erdinger and Paulaner
Münchner?
Yeah, I like how we brought this up at the very end of the episode. We've actually now named the beer.
Did we not say that? Oh, shit.
We showed it on the camera a lot.
So you guys would have got it from the art, sorry.
We don't want to be like Crummy and mispronounce 8 out of 10 beers and then become a target. But
shout out to Crummy.
Let's pour one out.
Probably not over the microphone. I'm probably not
pour one into your mouth, maybe.
There, off camera, because I don't want to pour it on any electronical equipment.
God, this is far too long for an outro.
Amazing beer, amazing times. Happy Oktoberfest, everybody. Thank you for joining us.